The blood, sweat, and tears my team and myself have been through, we were not perfect, but we remain a team. So whether we remain Waste Pro of Palm Coast, we will remain Waste Pro.
After 15 years, Waste Pro is no longer the trash hauler for the city of Palm Coast. With a 4-1 vote last night, the Palm Coast City Council approved a resolution for a 7-year residential solid waste agreement with FCC Environmental Services. Waste Pro supporters and employees packed City Hall last night for a chance to speak directly to City Council, hoping for a different outcome.
Waste Pro has and always will be dedicated to be local, buy local, just like the city of Palm Coast. Waste Pro will have no transition, no new drivers, nobody to have to learn your routes, your backdoor services, your unhappy customers, etc.
I don't know what company wasn't hurt or what business wasn't hurt during the pandemic. And I heard tonight in other topics that we're 4 property owners, we're 4 business builders, and we have a business in this community that's giving back for years.
Palm Coast City Councilman Ed Danko was the lone dissenting vote.
You're part of this community, and I just got to be honest with you. After all the years that they have served us, after going through COVID, and that was really tough. But I got to tell you, that whole period of time, you never missed a trash pickup or recycle pickup, at least in my neighborhood. So I have to be very honest and very frank here and to the point. I cannot vote for this contract.
Palm Coast City Councilman John Finelli believes Waste Pro's bid should have been lower.
I can't understand why Waste Pro didn't come in significantly lower than a hauler that's got to run back and forth to Daytona and pay for all that drive time, fuel, cost on the trucks. So I'm kind of stuck on that point of why they weren't able to come in so much lower. That's really where I'm at. Like, we have another company here who's going to provide more trucks, shorter routes, all these things, and they were able to come in at a lower price than Waste Pro.
According to a press release, the city's evaluation process found FCC met all qualifications as well as an increased level of service for Palm Coast residents, which included more pickup routes, fewer residential addresses per route, and enhanced software and technology capabilities. Services will continue to occur twice a week for trash and once a week for bulk yard waste and recycling. The negotiated residential rate is $32.32 per month. The new rate will go into effect on June 1st, 2023. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. Flagler County's medical director creates an endowment to help those in need obtain medical care.
Dr. Stephen Bickle is giving money from his estate to Flagler Cares for the endowment, focusing on the area's highest needs and widest gaps in service. Dr. Bickle says he wanted the endowment to have an impact right away.
So I decided that I was going to give them at least $10 million from my estate, and I had this conversation with them about it, and I thought, this is kind of crazy. I'm telling these people that at some point in the future, they're going to get this chunk of money, but there's nothing they can do about it right now. It's just kind of dangling there. So then I thought about some more and decided, why don't I just commit to giving them $1 million a year from now, and they could get going on these projects now, and then I'd make sure that there was that much in the estate for them.
As to the choice of Flagler Cares for the endowment,
I've lived here for 11 years. I love the place. I love the people. And also the idea of, a smaller community, paying $1 million a year goes a lot farther than in Los Angeles where I used to live. So it just seemed like I could have an impact and there was stuff to be done. It just seemed like a perfect fit, really.
The endowment will also award grants, which Bickle describes as venture capital funding with a human face. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Continue it. It's a good effort. It's something that if I could, I would.
One Flagler County resident who uses the Grace Community Food Pantry in Bunnell is urging you to donate to Flagler Radio's $1 Million Foodathon. He says the food pantry provides vital services with inflation sky high and the price of food doubling in some cases.
What they're doing is something very good, not just for community, but lots of other people, especially the ones that are going through a financial crisis right now. It's beyond wonderful.
Our goal is to raise enough funds to provide $400 worth of food to every Flagler County family in need. Donations are accepted through this Friday. To find out how to donate, visit flaglerradio.com. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
The local junior chamber is taking initiative to clean up the community.
The Junior Chamber, a division of the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce, is partnering with Waste Pro to clean up the roadway along the Flagler Palm Coast High School campus on Saturday, July 23rd, beginning at 8 a.m. Greg Blase, President and CEO of the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce.
Junior Chamber President Jasmine Coach said, when I walk to school every day, I see all this trash on the side of the road, broken glass on the sidewalks, and she's an FPC student, so when she walks to FPC during the school year, she sees all this trash and she wanted to do something about it. And so this is the chamber listening to the feedback from the local students. Jasmine said she wanted to put into place an initiative where we could clean up sidewalks and the roadways around our schools so that they're looking as good as possible before the new school year kicks off on August 10th. So Junior Chamber, which is a 501c3 nonprofit charity organization, was happy to partner with Waste Pro to figure out a cleanup in advance of school starting. So happy to have Waste Pro on board supporting the students in this community.
Students, community members, or other schools that want to participate in the cleanup at FPC are encouraged to email Greg at palmcoastflaglerregionalchamber.com. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Do you want a job? Flagler Fire Rescue is hiring.
Flagler Fire Rescue Deputy Chief Percy Sales said the department has several openings.
Right now we are recruiting. We have 17 vacancies, getting ready to bring on 7 new firefighters July 11th, so we'll still have 10 vacancies.
Sales said that recruits do have to go through the entire fire rescue training before they become part of the department. Common Grounds is on WNZF on Sunday mornings at 10 and on the Flagler radio app anytime. Tomorrow, paramedics preferred. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.